My mom and my dad, they divorced when I was a young kid, probably when I was about 3 or 4. And I feel like the most stable household was my grandmother's. My grandmother was a strong woman. She recently passed, but she raised even my father in the same household that I was raised in the Crenshaw district, because they had, my father and my mother had 50-50 custody. So I feel like my grandmother was just the glue to the whole operation, the glue to the whole family, no matter what was going on. That was somewhere that we could always go back to. Music wasn't really something that I grew up doing. I really just wanted to try to figure out a way to provide for the people that I love, down to my mother, my father.
Is that a lot? Like, how do you deal with that pressure?
I got to give God the credit. Not all the time I could do it by myself. It takes a lot of prayer. It takes a lot of faith. And, I got to give him the glory. Traetwothree. My name is Trey. That's what I'm called, because I'm the third. And my area code is 323, so I combine both of those, where I come from, in my name, so it's Traetwothree.
Tell me when you realized that, you were different from other kids.
I feel like I figured it out later on in life, but I felt like just my circumstance and the things that I went through, just like I said, having a single mother, having to be the man of the household on my mother's side, and I just felt like my hustle, my ambition, I just had to go 100% for not just myself, but my family. We were struggling, we was getting eviction notices. We had to get extensions on everything, whether it was like phone or, the lights going off and stuff like that. I just feel like as a man, it's kind of hard to sit back and watch the people that you love go through that. So I didn't finish high school, you know what I'm saying? I actually dropped out. I dropped out at 15. My mother has lupus. And, when you have lupus, you have flare-ups. You could have a flare-up just off of stress. You know what I mean? It could ultimately, be the end of you. And I did not want to be the reason. So, I just had to make a decision for my mom.
That's interesting. So you felt like leaving school to help provide for your family was gonna actually alleviate some stress for your mom.
Right. I had to make a decision on what I felt meant the most to me at that time. And school wasn't that. My mom was.
When he dropped out of school, it was monumental. Something that took a little bit for me to understand. He had a focus, he had a plan. I asked him if he had a plan B if he failed, and he said there was no plan B for him. He knew exactly what he wanted to do at that time.